Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Do the rock away. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Now lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Let's take a look at Dallas. Why the season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And of course the Warriors sitting there 4 spots below.
And well, for the Warriors, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Now we'll look at Dallas' starting lineup. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Williams at the point guard position. And for Golden State, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special, but they're normally reserved for the best teams.
Connects again from distance.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. Shoots from the elbow, and the shot goes in.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Here's Flagg. Offline with his 3. On the wing, Melton. He's covered by Thompson. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And you know, for the Mavericks, they are still holding on to that #1 spot midway through the season. I really admire how consistent they've been continuing to play their brand of basketball.
Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 6 points.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Pass to Flagg. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Golden State moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Dallas. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
Impressive recognition from Flagg. For a rookie, he operates in that screen and roll with great effectiveness.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Butler with the ball. Last game we saw him score 14. Curry with the bucket.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. And Flagg throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game. And that one misses.
Talking about the first pick of the draft, rookie Cooper Flagg, he's got a diverse skill set and is so mature for a teenager. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Thompson for 3. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And you can tell that Clay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
Here's Williams. Lays it in off the breakaways.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Magic. Curry wide open. They kick it out to Green from the arc. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Flagg. Washington sets the pick for Flagg. Back to Washington. Inside. And finished off by Lively.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Warriors trail by 6.
Mavericks foul call.
And the Warriors with some changes. Santos is checked in. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton.
Julie Santos. Pajewski.
Here's Curry with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
A three-point specialist. Can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about the strength inside there from Butler? Just excellent at finding ways to get the D to foul him down low.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
And Curry has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Horford comes in for Charles Bassey. Moody's subbed in for Butler. The Mavericks leading. Right side, Williams. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Kerr. Here's Flagg. He's got 6, just 5 to shoot. Moody with it, picked up by Thompson. A nice shot by Moody. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Golden State moving the ball around. And Lively pulls it down. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1, and it's in there. 8 points for Cooper Flagg.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Curry. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you, Kev.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Williams for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Some changes for Golden State. Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. And it's Butler in for Stephen Curry. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Butler, nobody around. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And Brandon Kujemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Payton, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Here's Nemhard. He's defended by Pajemski. Gafford, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Pajemski, the bounce pass. Chalk up 2 there. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Warriors lead by 1. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
The Mavericks trail. On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Najee Marshall. Daniel Gafford is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Nemhard in at the point. The three-pointer is right on target.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Nemhard. He's defended by Pajemski. Here's Christie. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Middleton outside. The 19-footer is on the money. Middleton's got his first bucket of the night. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Christie has the open look, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Christie's got his second bucket of the night. Now here's Butler. He's got 12. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. It's deflected. Pajemski with it, guarded now by Marshall. Golden State moving it around. Sets up a 3. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. And it's flag missing. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now, flag. He's got 8. Thompson right side. Pass to Pajemski. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Butler finds Pajemski. Right side, Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Pajemski. Over Marshall. The Mavericks pull it in.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
To the wing right side. Thompson outside. For the 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Williams in for Marshall. Here's Butler. He's got 14. To the inside. Melton's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
To the paint. Washington kicks to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Porzingis, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Down low, here's Lively. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Williams. Out to Thompson. Back to Williams. Thompson outside. Washington sets the pick for Thompson. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Mavericks trail by 3. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. His last 10 games, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Moody's checked in for Golden State. And Porzingis, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And now to our rookie leader for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. Cooper Flagg is second.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Williams passes to Lively. Melton against Thompson. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Melton finds Curry. Tipped away. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Here's Curry with the 3. And Lively pulls it down.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Williams passes to Washington. Out to Thompson. Washington sets the pick for Thompson. From outside the arc, Warriors with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Williams.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
From deep, Green. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game. Washington sets the pick for Thompson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Uh-oh. Look, we've seen Thompson fill it up in a hurry before. Scoring comes, let's just say, easy to him. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors ahead, leading by a point. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. Moving on. The Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
You watch them, they play an aggressive brand of basketball, but sometimes they're way too loose with it.
Way Too Loose. You should do a song, man. That'd be like a Way Too Loose song. That's a good title.
Way too loose. Way too loose. Way too loose.
Hey.
Way too loose.
Uh-huh.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Porzingis in its center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Kevin?
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. On defense, Dallas. He gets that one. And that's 19 points for Stephen Curry.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. The lead is 2. Butler with the bucket down low.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Sunday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Washington with this screen on Butler. Flag.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And Williams, here we go. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Outside for Curry. The 3 ball from Curry.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Curry on the wing. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Answering with a 3 of his own, Stephen Curry.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. That 3 off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And then Washington with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Nobody near Milton. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Trying his luck from deep. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Washington missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Williams with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Flag.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Golden State. Santos is checked in, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. On defense, the Mavericks. Outside Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Williams. Here's Curry with the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Williams kicks to Marshall. Thompson in the corner. 5 to shoot. And again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Moody's checked in for Golden State.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 4, Moses Moody.
And here is Butler. 18 points for him. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 3. Inside. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Washington's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Thompson with it. He has 30. Pass to Lively. Thompson looking for an opening.
2 minutes remaining.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Butler on the way. Down low. Santos banked in off the glass.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 3. And then Washington with the dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And they double up Butler. Here's Curry with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Thompson for 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
Outside Williams, pass to Marshall. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. Washington's got 11 points. Warriors leading by 3. Takes a step back. Right wing. Here's Santos. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the inside. Here's Washington. Outside Williams. Pass to Thompson. Tries it from 19. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Curry way outside. Wow, came this close. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different...
The previous play is under review.
To determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new approach.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands. It was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels it's putting the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes the first. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
He gets it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Chris Middleton is out there with Najee Marshall. And there's Christie. Then it's Flag. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. Screen by Gafford. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
Here's Butler. Pass to Pajemski. Butler is screen on Christie. Back to Butler. Takes it from 10. Mavericks with the rebound. Flag with it. Butler covering. And it's Flag missing. The Warriors leading. Outside, Payton. Now, here's Moody. Cranes the three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The defense trying to stifle Flag inside, but even the physicality won't stop this young man.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Shooting 1.
Mavericks trail by 8. Now here's Middleton. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Successful trip there. Middleton running that pick and roll. He can also work as the screener when need be.
Pass to Butler. Here's Santos. Here's Moody. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Flag with it. Butler covering. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Selfless play from Flag. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancer.
Curry's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Lively's checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Flag. Pass to Lively. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. Lively sends a screen for Middleton. Lively the pass to Middleton. Again, the Mavericks score.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Santos. Defended by Christie. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now Flag. Pass to Marshall. Now Christie. Takes the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Flag. Now Middleton. He's defended by Pajemski. Marshall sets a screen for Middleton. Shoots over Pajemski. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket for Middleton. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
D'Anthony Melton.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Middleton on the wing. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And I love seeing Middleton rise up there with confidence, knocking it down for that corner 3.
Outside Butler. Curry passes to Melton. Melton sets a screen for Butler. Outside, Green. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks trail by 3. Into the lane, and Flag throws it down.
Delivering on the hype. Flag proving he can be the guy in big moments.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Take the 3. Rebounded by Lively. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the 4th. A tremendous offensive outburst. That one goes. Count it.
And you see the explosiveness of Flag, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
And again, unable to change the momentum here. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. Possessing great handles at that size. Flag is very adept at breaking down the defense in that pick and roll.
Curry outside. And down goes the 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. On the Mavericks with some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Thompson comes in for Christie. And it's Williams in for Marshall.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Williams against Curry. Now flag for 3. Porzingis pulls it down. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry, Green, off the glass.
No stranger to important moments. Draymond, some vital points there.
Outside Williams. Now Lively. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
From deep. And it misses.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. It misses. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now Thompson. There's 47 seconds left in the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Stephen Curry. And he drains the day.
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense. When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
And here is Williams. Washington with the screen on Curry. Williams attacking, hit his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Lively with the screen. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game, Klay Thompson.